Today we're going to talk about roosters and why not everybody needs a rooster. Let's go! I'm Becky. One day I had enough, so I sold it all, moved to the country, and built my own log cabin with my own two hands. Now I spend my time discovering new ways to live a simple, healthy lifestyle with more free time and way less stress. Then sharing what I've learned with you. Welcome to Becky's Homestead. The main reason not everybody needs a rooster, and this is number one, is because all animals, their life's mission is to breed and make babies. A lot of people don't want a million babies. I don't want a million babies in my chickens. I just want a few hens that lay eggs. That's all. So you don't need a rooster for your chickens to lay eggs. There's fertile eggs and non-fertile eggs. Both are edible. Perfectly safe, perfectly fine to eat both, fertile, unfertile. So there's no need for a rooster to make eggs or get eggs. Just don't need it. Also, every spring, your hens are just going to be sitting on all the eggs. And if you have a rooster, because they're going to be fertile, they're going to be broody. Some breeds are more broody than others, so they're just going to be in there. And unless you pay strict attention and go collect those eggs every day or two, they're going to hatch. And I know countless people this has happened to. And I'm just like, step one, now that they have the rooster, I'm like, go get your eggs every day. Which to a lot of people, I don't know, that's a hassle to them. So then they just have babies and, babies every year. And then they have too many chickens for the size of the coop. So that's another problem. So it's just problem stacked on problems, stacked on problems. So just don't have a rooster unless you're like a chicken breeder. Okay, number two, the reason you might not want a rooster is they're very loud. That throat cock-a-doodle-doo carries. They're very loud. Trust me, you and all your neighbors will hear your rooster. Even if you have a big property. My neighbor across the street, who I'm friendly with, can hear my rooster. It's like in their house. So just remember that. If you don't want to be like an irritating neighbor and, have all your neighbors complain, call the county or whatever, who knows how, far they'll take it. Just remember, roosters are very loud. Also, roosters can be really mean too. Some breeds are meaner than others, and might not attack you. But if you have friends over or you have little ones come over, they'll run over there and get them. So you've got to keep that in mind. Who wants that? You don't want them to attack your company, and your company doesn't want to get attacked by your rooster. So keep that in mind too. It's another kind of a check in the negative box on the rooster. Number three. If you have a rooster and then you make a bunch of babies, some of those are going to be roosters. And here's the funny thing. Nobody wants roosters. So unless you plan on eating your roosters, you have the stomach to do that, or you're, kind of a farmer type, good enough to do that, you're going to have a bunch of roosters that nobody wants. Nobody wants roosters. You're going to be you're going to ask 10 people if they want a rooster, and 10 people are going to be like, oh, no thanks, don't want a rooster. So keep that in mind also. Number four, a lot of roosters are big. They just grow big and hardy, they're the man of the house. They're just bigger than the hens. So remember, also it depends on what breeds you have. If you have bigger breeds, rooster, and then smaller hens, the rooster will hurt the hen over time because he kind of stands on the back of her, but his feet are on her hip bones, that's what supports him. He's standing in the middle of her back and she's arched out. He's supporting himself on her hips, and then he holds her neck a little bit to balance while he breeds. So if you have a big, heavy rooster, over time, it'll really hurt the little hen. And you'll notice as she gets older, she's got arthritis and she's just oh, my hip's killing me. She can't walk. So keep that in mind as well. I mean, if, you love your chickens, you don't want to see that happen to them. Unless, here's the secret I figured out. If you like roosters, and they're cute, they are cute, they're animated and, they're kind of cocky and they're just kind of cute, you know what I mean? So if you really like a rooster and you really want one, you have to do what we did, what we figured out over time. You have your regular hens, regular size hens, and then you get a bantam rooster. This is the kind of rooster you want to get. He's all rooster. Cocky. Oh man, he's the big man, but he's little man. The hens love him. He does all the rooster things a big rooster daddy does. He takes care of them. He feeds them. He keeps them all together and protects them. He even jumps on top of them because he thinks he's breeding them, but he can't. He can't reach, it doesn't work. So everybody's happy. The hens are happy. He's living in his glory, and there's no babies. It's the perfect setup when it comes to chickens and roosters. He is full grown. This is as big as he gets. This is it right here. The perfect specimen of a rooster. He's so adorable. We love him. And he cock-a-doodle-doo is very loud, I must say, for as little as he is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, please subscribe, click the like button, and ding the bell. Happy homesteading. Bye-bye.